Did you know that there are two types of inflammation? One is good for your body and one is bad. Good inflammation helps your body to recover from injury and infection, whilst bad inflammation has been linked to a number of chronic diseases. Today I will explain each type of inflammation to you and how you can ensure that you are taking healthy steps now to limit the occurrence of bad inflammation in your body. For many of you, this will be a new topic, something that you've not considered before. I urge you to listen to this podcast in full as it contains information which is critical to your long-term health. Unfortunately, there is not enough information being shared via traditional media channels about the effect of inflammation, and it leads to disease and even deaths, which could have been prevented. Remember, when it comes to your health, the best thing you can do is to take preventative action. So let's first look at good inflammation. Good inflammation is a necessary part of the body's response to injury and infection. The good inflammation is called acute inflammation and is your body's natural and helpful response to tissue damage. As an example, let's say that you go for a run and twist your ankle. When you twist your ankle, you trigger an acute inflammation and your body sends white blood cells down to the affected area in order to help it heal. In this example, inflammation is our friend, as it speeds up the healing process. We couldn't live without good inflammation, also known as acute inflammation. The second type of inflammation, bad inflammation, is also known as chronic inflammation. Chronic inflammation is your body's confused and damaging response to a barrage of environmental, physical, and mental invaders. These invaders can include poor diet, toxic chemicals, and stress, to just name a few. Chronic inflammation is when your well-meaning immune system turns on itself and starts destroying healthy cells, tissue, and everything else in its wake. This kind of self-destructive behaviour can lead to chronic diseases and other health issues, including cancer, asthma, autoimmune diseases, allergies, and irritable bowel syndrome, to just name a few. In this fast-paced world that we live in today, chronic inflammation has become a real problem, as we as a society are not caring for our bodies and health as much as we should. In response to this lack of care, our bodies are triggering inflammation and we're slowly making ourselves sicker and sicker. Now, it doesn't all have to be bad news though. As you've already seen, inflammation can be helpful, as long as it's not confused, overworked, or dazed. We need to create a physical environment where good inflammation can do its job and bad inflammation is minimised or completely eliminated. To do this, there are 5 things you should focus on and one overwhelmingly simple principle. We'll get to the 5 things in a minute. Let's first look at the overwhelmingly simple principle. The principle is that you must invest time, energy, and money into the maintenance of a holistically healthy lifestyle. This means you should exercise, eat well, and follow the common sense principles of good health that you grew up with at school and learned from your parents. There is a reason the healthy eating pyramid was taught in schools. It's designed to educate you on how you should best look after your body, so you can live a long and fulfilling life. To help our bodies manage inflammation and to reduce the amount of bad inflammation in your body, you need to be sticking to the basic principles of healthy living. For some of us though, that's easier said than done. We've got crazy schedules with work, kids, sports, overtime, cooking, and of course, MasterChef. With such a busy schedule, how do we adopt this simple principle? Well, here are 5 easy to follow tips to live by. These 5 tips will help you help your body to be healthy and happier for longer. Sounds good, right? So tip number 1, eat more plant-based, whole, nutrient-dense foods which flood your body with vitamins, minerals, cancer-fighting phytochemicals, antioxidants and fibre. You'll find that it's easier than you think to do. Many restaurants and even fast food takeaways offer healthy options. Quite simply, if there is a healthy option, take it. Tip number 2, focus on stomach health. 60 to 70% of your immune system is in your gut. Focus on eating the right things, eliminating toxins from your diet, and looking after your overall stomach health. I'm not talking about doing sit-ups here. Just remember that the greasier it is, the harder your body will need to work to digest it. Tip number 3, relax and rest more. Who said that life needed to be so crazy busy? Take some time out to smell the roses. Life is not a sprint, it's a marathon. So don't use up all your energy too early, otherwise your body will make you pay for it later on in life. Tip number 4, identify any food allergies or chronic infections you have. Food allergies and chronic infections lead to chronic inflammation, which then lead to chronic disease. Take action now to identify and avoid food that you are allergic to and clear out any chronic infections. You'll be healthier for it in the long run. The 5th and final tip is to reduce the amount of toxins that you consume through your food and put on your skin via home and personal care products. Natural, organic home and personal care products are best to be used. They have minimal toxins in them and also contain helpful attributes for skin repair and growth. Help your body help itself. Don't make it work hard sending white blood cells all over your body just because you're either too busy or too lazy to care. Follow these 5 simple tips and you'll find yourself feeling and looking healthier while also reducing bad inflammation in your body.